With either choice, the Aphelios or the Sivir, it's just scaling again, and NIP have all the tools to push forward. Corki is at 1 item, at 2 items, stronger in fights. Yes, Xiaoya should have push on Sivir, that's just the nature of the champion, but...
Go on, heading up to the top lane here, looking to bait in Sasu, who puts himself near the wall and is shoved against the wall, and that looks like it could be bad news. The fear will go down, the Counter-Strike will eat the spell shields, and Hoya gets first blood.
Starting slow and ramping up and playing their game. LGD have kind of let them in the first series, and they're still letting them in this. In the first game, they're still letting them in the second game too.
And this dragon comes at a price, right? Even though it looks like it's free on paper, that's time spent doing the objective instead of...
If LGD are fast enough, they'll all go over to them.
There's no wards here. They're finally get the first one in. LGD will secure 2 grubs and will wisely walk away and avoid the disaster that happened in game 1 up here.
And there's something here. Guwon really wanted to clear his bot cams and come back up. Just mistimed it a little bit. But again, I don't necessarily think that NIP are unhappy with this. Level 7 now for Guwon. We got out Xiaoya's ult. I think NIP were trying to fish for a little bit more before this Drake. They do have some good first items. NIP with control.
All right, Kara wants to go in. There's that Emperor's Divide. The lights are out. And guess who's knocking at the door? It's NIP. YCX going to get run down by the rest of them. And it's Feats of Warfare for NIP.
The ninjas, very accustomed to the darkness. Bit of name-accurate gameplay there, but... NIP make it look really easy. Kea walks in, finds a shuffle onto Hong, who did get the Crescent Guard off, but Guwon doesn't care about that. He's in there, has the Hexter, or experimental Hex plate, I think it's called.
He's just showing off. He just knew that he could hit Hoya with that, but he chose not to. Such a nice guy.
Hoya
walking up maybe a little bit too far, and also realized that something was up, and he's tagged with the Spiraling Despair, and that should be enough to burst him out. He gets the shield, but misses the ultimate. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, he can't finish that one off. Tong Yuan had just enough mana to take him out with the Grasping Ball.
Completed, but that'll be first tower for LGD. So if they can get another objective, that'll be Feats of Strength over to LGD. That's a decent boon. They are up gold as well, so...
Guwon lying in wait. No vision, really, other than the crab. As the Herald is down to about half HP. Hoya trying to muscle his way in as YCX is down to half HP. Zhuo looking for a pretty good flank here. Lights are
wow!
Up. Whoa! Finds all of them! Spiraling Despair tagged onto Guwon. He will fall. The Emperor's Divide is strong, but Hoya running out of HP. Care doing what he can to knock him down. Hong healing up, but does go down. Tong Yuan looking to clean up. He finds a double kill, and a fight that looked like it was all NIP ends up a 3-for-3.
NIP back on the Herald now, and LGD just trading out this dragon is Infernal Soul. We've had quite a few of them when you and I have been casting in the LPL so far. LGD, though, look like they don't want to give this up.
Tong Yuan is here first, but it will be the Herald going over to NIP. Maybe a potential turnaround. There we go. Nocturne going all the way in, but dies before any damage can be dealt. Hong is here. It's a good ultimate coming down as Kara's now stuck in a corner, knocked up, and he's going to fall. NIP may have bit off a bit more than they could chew, but Hoya trades one back.
Transition between mid and the Baron Pit. LGD with a decent gold lead will break open this tower. They've got 2 Drakes. NIP do have the Herald in tow, so...
Damage. Next objective is going to be in 1:20. It's Otacon that's going to be coming up next, and Sivir can do a lot of damage around that objective. Hoya is going to be caught in a 2v1. Spiraling Despair is there. Hoya will flash away. We'll heal up a little bit. I'm not sure if this was well advised. Hoya just trying to escape, but he cannot. Tong Yuan getting his 4th kill of the game.
Awesome. Very strong. Despite the gold lead that Xiaoya has, it's evened out now. Hold on.
Okay, they're going to go all in on Guwon, but Guwon goes elsewhere on this backline, trying to take out Xiaoya. He's low, but he lives through it. Salsa doing what he can to force away NIP, but very low health bars. And NIP just can't get to them, though.
They just can't follow Guwon. He's going too far.
By Hoya and Zhuo. YCX is also here. You can see Xiaoya
The TP is going to give it up.
Salsa. There we go. There's a teleport coming from behind as well. Kara's got to slide over the wall, and NIP has to cut and run. They're heading down to Awesome Hoya with a good keeper's verdict, but he has decided, guys, I think I'm stuck on the back line. Do not send help. I will fall. LGD getting a quick pick, and now they're going to start up the Otacon right away.
Guwon is back, but instead it looks like it might just be a Herald play in the mid lane, trying to get some more gold onto the carries of NIP. LGD getting creative, and that's good to see. They sneak into the top brush, no vision, and as NIP walk in too far, they think that LGD have walked away, but no, they're waiting in the wings. LGD will pick up the Otacon, not a... Oh, actually, yes, it is a crazy flower diff as it updates 29-2. That's a lot of gold worth of stats here for LGD.
Down NIP like they're whittling down the dragon right now, 7,000 HP. Solar Flare came out. All right, Xiaoya getting down to about half HP. YCX getting shoved off as well. Who's going to get the dragon here? It's secured for NIP. Guwon gets engaged on. He's got to get out. Hoya knocks him up against the wall, but NIP are not strong enough right now. They are going to run, and LGD come up empty-handed.
He's, front-loaded the damage and can hit a little bit more with the... Oh, hold on.
All right, look who's caught out. It's Pyjamas going down. You
right
said
Baron.
It. It's right before the Baron as well, J Beto. NIP, turn on it. Go for it, guys. What are we... Okay, there we go. We're finally starting it up. This teleport is coming in from Salsa. It's going to be a 5v4 in favor of NIP, but this Baron is going to do some serious work. NIP's got to keep him away. Solar Flare does not land. All right, whoa, maybe looking for an opportunity here as Hoya's ultimate does not land. Trying to do some damage here to LGD. Salsa gets under the back line. Care shoves him away, but he's so low. Getting on top of him as Hong, using his ultimate to burst everybody away, and the damage is there. NIP are running scared. Awesome cannot escape. NIP bit off a little bit more than they can chew. Too much dip on that chip, J Beto. And now it's LGD the ones starting up the Baron.
Yeah, they dipped their chip into the gank or the catch on Tongyuan, but they used all of their ult. There was no paranoia, no flash for Zhuo, and no quickness at all. So NIP started the Drake. Yes, they have numbers advantage, but LGD just start corralling them into a corner, and it's just a matter of time before Sasa goes in, Hung follows, and I mean, the Emperor's Divide was great.
It flips the game on its head, which should have been a positive play for NIP, ends up being a hugely positive play for LGD, up 4,000 gold, and the siege is on.
It's Infernal Soul in 30 seconds too. You feel for NIP, they need to give this up. They don't really have any prior, and Care would agree. He's giving all these waves up, trying to get something back on the top side. It will be Pen second, so most likely Crypt Bloom here. But meanwhile, a lot of gold is getting put into LGD's towers. That's in pocket, sorry. That's 2 inner turrets picked up from LGD. They have full control of the map. Care going in by himself, and the rest of the map is completely dark. So LGD will collect a soul point for themselves. NIP 5 minutes on the timer now. Baron's only a minute damage together, as the Baron will wear off. That's up first. Can Hoya find this base cancel?
All right, we're going to go on top of Sasa here. 2v1, but look at the damage he's doing to Guwon. The fear goes down. This should be the turn for the fight. Here comes Care, just for a little bit of extra insurance. Sasa's trying to lead him on a wild goose chase, but he will get feared. They want to give this one over to Care.
Oh,
no, it's taken.
I think that's a huge mistake from NIP. Care's TPing up. They want to give... Hold on, bomb plant.
Hold on, I like this. You have to try to make this play. Care gets stunned, and they're turning it around onto him. The stun lock is there. He drops the ultimate down, flashes away for extra distance, but the Corki has fallen. Care being chased by minions,
oh, no.
and the minions will finish him off. Disgusting there. The 6th champion for LGD. No Baron buff needed, and they may be looking to end the game here.
NIP still show they need some work on the synergy in this roster. LGD much more together in this game, as only one wave. Keeper's Verdict is available, but it misses again.
Oh, man. There's everybody there, Hoya. You have to hit those. Minions have finally died. A teleport coming in, and then we've got one more cannon minion coming through as Hoya's trying to take it out, but this last turret will fall, and LGD are 5 strong. They force game 3.